Okay, cool. So from our session today, we've talked a lot about how you'd like to start managing your sleeping habits a little bit better. Um, you realize the fact that you stay up really late each night and you play on your electronics a lot, as well as you have certain stresses from your daily life, especially from school, that are they're all kind of working together to hinder your ability to get a good night's sleep each night. You've tried coming up with some kind of routine to help you go to bed at a certain time each night to help better manage your sleeping habits. It just seems like the motivation hasn't really been there yet for you to continue working with that routine each night, which is okay because the good news is, and the good thing is that you're willing to be a little bit more motivated and trying some new ideas to help you better manage your sleeping habits. And I actually have some more ideas for you if I could share those with you.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, well, my first idea is, again, trying to develop some kind of routine for yourself. I know that, again, we talked about the fact that you just really haven't been motivated yet to sticking with a routine like you've been trying to do.
Right.
But I think a really good idea for you would just be to start small, and that would be a key to helping you become better motivated. So, even if it's just one night a week, where you try to go to bed just a little bit earlier than you did before. So, for example, maybe instead of going to bed at 12, you try to go to bed at 11. I think that would kind of help you get in the right direction towards better managing your sleeping habits. Another idea is, again, to try to get off of those video games a little bit earlier than you have been. So again, just like with trying to go to bed a little bit earlier, again, trying to slowly get off of the video games a little bit earlier each night. And also, too, with that, I think a really good idea for you would be to let your friends know that you have intentions of trying to get off of the video games a little bit sooner each night. I think, by letting them know, hopefully they'll respect your wishes and they won't, encourage you to try to stay on the game with them when you try to get off of it.
Yep.
Also, too, I know we talked about the fact that after you get off of the video games and you shut the TV off, you still like to kind of lay in your bed and look at your phone. And I know you said that you like to look at sports information before you go to bed. Well, maybe instead of doing that when you go to bed, you could try to do that earlier in the night. And also, too, when you're laying there trying to relax after you get off of video games, instead of looking at your phone, maybe you could just listen to some soft music, just to kind of let your body relax and get into that sleeping mode. My last idea, too, I know you talked about the fact that you like to exercise when I asked you about your daily routine, which is great. I think that exercise is great for your body, but it's also really good for your sleeping as well. It really helps improve your sleep at night. So I would definitely encourage you to continue doing that during the day. And it sounded like you do it during the day, which is great because the closer you do it towards your bedtime, the more likely it's going to keep you awake at night, just because it keeps your body alert instead of letting your body relax. So I just would encourage you again to keep on doing your exercise during the day. So tell me, how do these ideas sound to you?
Oh, good.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, I'm glad you like these ideas. So I would really like for us to develop some kind of goal for you to work on until our next session together, if that's something that you would be willing to do.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, well, why don't you tell me, what do you think a good manageable goal for you to work on would be until the next time we meet?
I'd say the first week probably setting a time instead of going to bed at like midnight, maybe go to bed at 10:30, 11 o'clock, somewhere in there. Try to do that like one or two times the first week, and then the next week just kind of from the first week gradually building up to like 7 days a week, like going to bed at maybe 9 o'clock. I think that'd be or 9:30 would be the nice goal to achieve at the end of that gradual build up. So.
Okay, yeah, I definitely agree that starting small would be a really good idea for you, and then, like you said, just gradually trying to increase a little bit more in the time that you're going to bed, and also in the amount of days that you're trying to go to bed. All right, good. So, but yeah, just remember, don't get discouraged if, it doesn't really work out. Again, just we're trying to just ease into it. Okay, great. So for our next session, then, the goal for you again is to just try to slowly decrease the amount of time that you're staying up, and trying to at least one night a week, try to go to bed a little bit earlier.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay, that does sound really good. So, thank you again so much for taking the time to talk with me today.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I really do look forward to hearing how your progress goes in our next session together.
Yep, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.